For Generation Z, born into a world of smartphones, social media, and endless streams of data, financial decisions can feel a bit overwhelming. But here's the thing: technology is not just a distraction, it can be a powerful tool to help you build your wealth and make wiser financial decisions. Let's explore how you, as a Gen Z student in India, can leverage technology, modern financial habits, and a balanced approach to spending and saving. When we talk about wealth, it's easy to think of bank balances, properties, or investments. But wealth is more than just money. It's about your financial habits, choices, and most importantly, wisdom. So, what are some of the modern financial habits that Gen Z should adopt? Let's start with the obvious: technology. You already know how to use apps like Google Pay, Phone Pay, or Paytm for transactions, but did you know you can also use technology to save, invest, and track your spendings in real time? Apps like ET Money, Grow, Zerodha allow you to start small, investing in mutual funds, stocks, or even learning about SIPs, which is systematic investment plans. Remember, we spoke about SIPs in asset class. You don't need a lot of money to begin. These platforms allow you to invest as little as 500 rupees a month. Now, here's the challenge most of us face: balancing between spending and saving. It's easy to get carried away with online shopping or splurging on food delivery services, right? After all, you worked hard, you earned it, but the real question is, how do you balance these desires with the saving for the future? A simple habit is 50-30-20 rule, which is 50% of your income or sources of money goes to needs, things like rent, food, and transportation. 30% goes to your wants, which is dining out, entertainment, shopping, and 20% goes directly into your savings or investments. It might feel challenging at first, but this habit teaches you the art of budgeting. Let's take an example. If you have a monthly allowance of 10,000, try to allocate 5,000 for your essentials, 3,000 for your personal treats, and 2,000 for savings or investments. And remember, these savings and investments come in handy when you need them for an unplanned trip with your friends, or you want to buy a gadget, or you want to buy some other items of your choice. Here's something that might surprise you. The sooner you start saving, even a little, the more wealth you will accumulate in long run. Why? Because of compounding. Remember, we did that. Let's say you start investing 2,000 rupees every month at age of 20 and you continue until you are 30. With an average return of 8% per year, by the time you are 30, you'll have saved 3.6 lakh rupees, by the way. But wait, because of compounding, that 3.6 lakh rupees could grow into 5 lakh rupees. That's basically interest earning interest, if you remember our previous discussion on compounding. And the longer you stay invested, the larger your wealth grows without pay, without any extra effort. It's like planting a tree. The earlier you plant, the more shade it gives you in future. And if it's a tree which gives you fruits, then you can reap the fruits over a period of time. In addition to the shade, of course, while technology can help you manage your finances, it can also be easier to fall into bad debt. And these are called debt traps. Credit cards and easy loans can be tempting, especially when you can buy now and pay later kind of an option is given to you. But high interest debt can quickly spiral out of control if you are not being very careful. The wisdom here is simple: avoid high interest loans unless absolutely necessary, and if you must use a credit card, pay off the full balance every month to avoid paying interest. Remember, interest is not only paid to you. If you take the money on your credit card or any other loan, you pay the money back to bank in form of interest as well, and that interest also earns interest, which means you are paying back. One of the smartest financial habits you can develop is building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable for sure, whether it's sudden medical expenses or a laptop that needs replacing or a mobile phone that needs upgradation. Having 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up will give you peace of mind. So keep that formula in your mind: 3 to 6 months of living expenses at any given point in time of your life. You should have that money set aside as emergency fund. This fund ensures that you are not dipping into your investments or taking on debt in the time of crisis. Here's something that separates smart savers from the rest: setting financial goals. Divide your goals into short term and long term. A short term goal might be saving for a new phone or a vacation, while a long term goal could be saving for higher education or even starting a business. Gen Z has the unique advantage of growing up with technology at their fingertips. By adopting modern financial habits, leveraging technology for smart savings and investments, and balancing spending with savings, you're not just managing your money, you're building wealth with wisdom. Remember, financial independence does not happen overnight, but every small step you take today brings you closer to your financial secure future. Leverage the technology to track spending, save, and invest. Use 50-30-20 rule to balance spending and saving. Start investing early to harness the power of compounding. Avoid bad debt traps. by being cautious with your credit. Build an emergency fund for unexpected expenses. Set short term and long term goals. Your wealth is in your hands. Start now, and the future self will thank you.